All right, it's been a minute still since the last time we've streamed. Just gonna put the word out right now. And we got the Final Four in the CBGM, College Basketball General Manager at GM Games. And we have a good matchup here going on. We have Colorado and UConn. UConn's trying to get their first ring. Colorado is a Galia. His team has won in the past. And we have Wichita State, one of my squads. This is the third time they're back. Michigan, Dave Galindo. He's won actually in the first year with Memphis. Has come back. So should be interesting. Let's see who pops on for this 2D sim. And it's going to be a brand new experience because it is with CB23, so we haven't done any kind of live games on this one yet, so will be interesting to see. So hopefully if you're around, come on the chat. Let me know who's around. That kind of good thing. All right, Aguila is here to see if his team's going to win. Good to see ya. Let's see who else. Where else could I put the word out? Maybe to Wolverine Studios Forum. And I'll put the word out on that. Let's put online leagues. And yeah, let's show off this CB23 simulation engine. And let's get started here shortly. Got a pop, got all good stuff. All right. So hope none of this lags. All right, Kev's here. All right, this is what we need. We got everyone here except probably Dave to watch the games go down. So with that in mind, let's take off this tourney screen. All right, we're in the game. As you can see, Colorado, UConn up first overall UConn. Colorado at the number 4 rank, having a good season, part of the Pac-12. And this is the first time we're going to see it this way, so AI control. Pretty sure I set everything up the right way, so let's go over here. Speed 9. NCAA tournament. Final Four. Buffs. Huskies. Bills here. We're going to get some live streaming treat going on. All right, starting lineup. Feels like Merrick Crooks has been around a long time. Richardson, creative parents on that name. Althoff, sophomore. Any juniors? No, this is a experienced team for UConn. Colorado's also experienced. There's no freshmen in this Final Four game in the starting lineups. Pretty amazing. And we're gonna tip. These are pretty cool courts. I haven't seen these ones. And just make sure it's all set. Auto sub, blah, blah. I think it's on speed 9. Yeah. All right, tip. So I think these games last longer, so bear with me if I multitask. I may do some other things. But for the most part, I'll call out what's going on in the game. Hopefully it doesn't last forever. It's on the highest speed. Yeah, brand new game. Different version than the boxes going around. Gary West. I wouldn't call this three-dimensional that much. It's like optical illusion, just kind of has an angle that kind of seems stretched. I mean, I've always wondered whether they could buy some kind of old mechanics of an old basketball game that's arcade and kind of just play it out that way, but I'm not sure how that works. And then some free advertising for pro football, college football there at the scores table. 2-3 zone. I wonder if the Final Four this season is in Texas, or was that last year? Maybe it's this year. Seeing that style of court going on. Well, we have a tight game here. We got UConn, Colorado going at it. I'm thinking this has to be Kev's year. I don't want to jinx you, but I mean, the path is there. I mean, you don't have to play Notre Dame or Syracuse or someone, so you have to imagine this is Kev's chance to win it all. But there's these games that have been funky, and the odd teams have been winning different ones, so we'll see how it goes. Any want some coaching that we put in there? Anybody in the chat want me to call play for them? I wonder why there's no game stats up there. Or maybe that's to turn them on or something. Oh, back to the game. Oh, I gotta play it again. All right. Won't do that again. As you can see, I've minimal experience, even though it does look like a fun way to watch the games. All right, UConn's up 1 right now. Tight game. Two-point lead. We're halfway through the first half. This is definitely going to take longer than usual, I think. Wonder how much an effect the 2D has versus playing out Sims. The reason why I still think it's different is because you can't reverse engineer the play-by-play very easily out of going to like the box score and then saying, okay, I want to know how this game went from end to end. So I'd imagine the simulation skips every single sequence of events in the fast simming. So I would imagine there would be some sort of programmatic variance in some way, even though, there's going to be a lot of equal things happening over the course of a season. If you watch your team play every single game, you can't have lopsided stats, that kind of thing. So I don't know, there's arguments for both sides. Or maybe it is just a rapid version of it. But I wish you could get some play-by-play from overtimes and things like that. Especially when most people sim. Colorado hanging in with that 2-point lead right now. It looks like he's so open there. I can just go in there and cram it. That's the one thing about this 2D is you gotta, if a player looks positionally out of their spot, and then it doesn't look like an easy layup, and you're like wondering what the hell actually happened in the game. Like that, okay, there's a defender on him, he dropped that little J in. Right now, this guy at the top of the keys, no one's covering him, or the guy doesn't come out to it because they're in the zone, so that's cool. They're on the position on the court. They should be. Ooh. That looked like a bad shot. Richardson's taking threes. Interesting of note. Now, you know what? This is probably a pretty rare moment for Wolverine Studios because at the moment, there's no real flagship pro basketball game. So this 2D's been, new 2D's been around for a while. So there's been some solo playing with Jackson at Wolverine Studios and with Gary showcasing this stuff. But there hasn't really been, a user-led online league that kind of showcases this, going at it the way we are. Because there's no other real college basketball on Draft Day Sports League that runs this game besides CBA. But I'm not sure they do a lot of live presentation of the games themselves. So yeah, this is really a chance for Wolverine Studios to show off a bit. If there's any new people in the chat about what this game is and all that. Colorado right now with a 10-point lead. Kev, are we dialing up any adjustments? I don't think I'm going to do much for you. Get it down under 10, so that's 8. Big 3 there from Mark Crooks. And he's hit the last 5 points for UConn. Deep J's, deep threes. Let's see if UConn can get the ball back. Okay, they have a possession here. Well, that guy looks wide open, and all of a sudden he's back to the top of the key. Looks like he could just go around that guy. All right, we're at the half. Ryan English, huge half right now for Colorado. He's the player of the game so far. Colorado Huskies not shooting. Well, they're actually shooting all right. Crooks is having a nice game, but let's see what happens. Second half. Here we go. Here's the tip. Well, no tip, throwing. Inbound. Can Colorado hold on? They have a 13-point lead. Can UConn get their game going? Bill's following this game even better than I am. So what is this league view there on the ads? Because that is a logo that DDSCB. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But full crowd here for Final Four game. There's a couple seats missing here and there. Like there's this one. Someone went to the bathroom. There's this one. This person. Right now, Colorado is shooting the lights out, up 10. Richard Richardson. Easy jump shot. And Gary West, huge three. Puts Colorado back up over 10. Lenny Crosby gets fouled. He hits both. And we're coming the other way here. Oh, good steal. Good. Oh, nice. Mark Crooks, big dunk off that turnover. It's under 10 now. Another steal. Here we go the other way. Back up to 11. English, West, and McIntyre are having a very nice game. Crosby inbounds. Kelly drops it in, so we're back under 10. UConn needs to get on a little run here. And a huge three from Dwayne Smallwood puts Colorado back up 12. We're looking at 8 of 10 for Colorado from three. And West is just splashing deep jumpers. 14. 30 of 41. 73% field goal percentage, Colorado. A lot of blocks, though, on Colorado's end. Gary West is trying to work the refs there. It's adding up with the momentum meter. So we have Colorado up 16. 14 now. And a big three from Aaron Kelly, trying to get it back under 10. sitting at 11 points after that jumper there from Brian Diamond. And Gary West with a huge three. Wow, they're shooting crazy today. UConn's doing everything in its power to try to keep the game close. But it is just raining for Colorado. UConn's trying to force threes to get the lead down. And again, Colorado's just adding points on there. Mark Story and Merritt Crooks are trying to keep their team in it. Wow. At least UConn put 2 points right back, but it was almost up to like 18, 17 points there. That was a big... no, he missed a three on that one. I'm having a harder time telling if it's going in. Because the overlay comes up with the rebound. And then it's not necessarily... That's that. So you're like, what's that one? Okay, yeah, you dropped that one down. And that shot is a miss of the rebound. Now, is it me or is it just Richardson's name's too long? Because it's the little background things truncated. 14-point game, 7 minutes. UConn needs desperately to get this under 10. But that three-pointer is not going to help. Huge shot from Greg Dooley. 17-point lead, Colorado. .26 assists, owning the boards, shooting the lights at 62% from three. Misses both free throws. Somehow got the offensive rebound, but missed it. So now UConn's got a little window here. And that's here it starts. So there's the deuce, 15. Possibly some crazy momentum rally. But, yeah, that was a miss. But Leonard just puts back the easy follow-up. It's 17. It's not looking good for UConn. Quick one, though. Gets it to 15. And Althoff with the rebound. UConn needs a 2 or 3 here. There it is up close. Missed that easy shot. And it's not looking good. Colorado's up 19 for UConn, and Colorado is having an amazing game, scaring the rest of the teams out there. 40 of 65. They're going to hit 100 points easily. If the fouls need to come, it's definitely going to go over 100. So welcome to 2D on in the CB23 league. Time's just kind of being wasted now. Maybe I can jinx the Colorado hitting 100 comment. UConn's probably going to try to get it to 80. But if UConn's not fouling, I mean, there's just not enough possession. There, it's up to 96. I mean, to be fair, Crooks has had a good game. I mean, overall, it looks like UConn's had a pretty decent game, but where did the D go? What happened here? It's just shot the lights out. 10 threes versus 6. 1 minute to go. It's at 98. See if it gets 100 here. Maybe a foul. Nope. Easy turnover. Just garbage time right now. Nope. UConn's playing for preventing triple-digit pride. And if Colorado shoots here, they're real jerks. Just run out the clock. They shot and they start a brawl. Oh, man. Anyways, Colorado deserved to win. That was a game they shot very well. UConn, unfortunate. I really thought this would have been the year as a number 1 rank. So that's the way it kind of wraps up here. Gary West, player of the game. Hit every 3 he took. All right. And that's Colorado's going to the finals. Now we have Wichita, Michigan. So a couple of yellow and black or yellowish teams going at it. So let's get this underway. I got to get back to work. AI control. CBGM logo, fix that one up. I mean, I don't know how anyone would have beat Colorado. If they can do that again, they're going to be champs. All right. Lineup I can easily talk about. So Brad Harris and Josh Smith, their last seasons as transfers, seniors. I did redshirt them at one point, so they have a lot of experience. Josh Smith's from Louisville. Eric Cooper, probably the best recruit that this squad will ever get. Haidong Ho, a redshirt out of China. And Rotem Bash, who's out of Israel, is playing right away. So 2 imports. They're around overall 60 and less. But this guy's huge. Rob Stevenson. Then we have another freshman. Lopez looks good. Burleston looks good. So Dave Galindo's got a good team going on with the Wolverines. And here we go. And we're about to tip the other Final Four matchup. And we're off. Haidong Ho. Turnover, first one of the game. And why isn't the game moving after this one? Do I need to change settings? Nah, no pause. All right, let's go. Let's get cracking. For some reason, Michigan has high momentum right away. It's definitely going to be one of those games to see what Rob Stevenson can do. Jarence Grauer, huge 3 to start. Cooper, the Naismith / Norton, contender every season. Hasn't really upped his game. They go up to 20 points a game, but his balance has an 80 scoring rating of some sort. A lot of good ratings. Probably plays good D. So what am I? I'm running more man these days. No, they're running triangle anyway, so. Man. What am I running? A flex. Yeah. Tried to change up a little bit after, I don't know, 5 to 7 seasons of the exact same thing. New game, who knows the way it works, so. Michigan's up 4 right now. Brad Harris, the converted power forward, into the small forward position. We'll see, because I want to make sure I keep my other players happy. Oh, thanks, Agalia. I mean, like, I keep getting to this distance. I don't think they're good enough to ever win it. So Eric Cooper gets them this far, and then that's that. The bench is pretty good, though. There's going to be another good Argentinian who's going to play next year for Josh Smith, the senior. Herrera, who's I redshirted, but their stats look pretty good. Charles Woolfolk. Is that the name of the football player as well? So pretty low, kind of low scoring right now. We're almost 6 minutes in. Rob Stevenson, though, he can score. What was good to see was this conference that Wichita State's in. Central Florida's in it as well, I believe. But oh yeah, Central Florida is leaving to a new conference after, I think, with the moves. Hai Dong Ho. We got a 5-point game here. Running the Princeton, Eric Cooper. He's the guy that needs to get going here. Who wants to win? Come on, Cooper. He got the offensive rebound. I feel like Wilfork's all over the place. Now, Bash and Ho are both freshmen, so if they can somehow slow down Stevenson, that would be good. Now I'm running a 3-2 here. That's it. Does Cooper want to shoot it? No. Harris just chucking it. He's not an outside shooter. Hey, Gabe, welcome. Yeah, Colorado shot the lights out. They'll be in the final. Stevenson grabbing boards. Good steal from Josh Smith in the dunk. 4-point game. Hopefully that experience comes through soon. And Hai Dong Ho hits a 3. I'll take that. All right, we have a 6-point game. Almost halftime now. Gord Big Shot gets within 4. Still a 4-point game, but Wilfork was fouled. Hai Dong Ho now has one foul, not bad. So we're at the half. I need to keep this rolling because I am working today. And 6-point game. And Albert Williams is the player of the half. Michigan's biggest lead was 9. And we're into the second half. Big three, Josh Smith, 3-point game. So I wonder why Bash is off right now. Maybe he's in foul trouble. That's the center for Wichita State. All right, 4-point game. It looks like Michigan just has enough to kind of fend off Wichita State. Gabe Grauer left, joined Michigan from Georgetown. Didn't know that. It's a good, interesting contribution to the chat. Eric Cooper, the best player on Wichita State, drops the 3. And Ho grabs the board. So here's a chance for Wichita State to take its first lead. And who knows when or ever. And Harris, what, he's mid-range? No. What happened there? A little tip. Oh, how did he penetrate and miss that? Wide open. 2D definitely makes you wonder, like, how in the world? Big 3 from Burlston. And Herrera's hitting little drop shots. So 5-point lead again for Michigan. This is the Final Four, CBGM, to see who will play Colorado in the final. This is the chance for Michigan to get it back to 10 when they were just about to give up the lead. It's 5 now, but a couple buckets here and there. There it goes. That's the flow. That's what I was feeling there. They're up 8. Seven at the moment, and here comes Michigan. Grauer showing Bill that he can also shoot, not just a passer. Herrera answers right away, keeping the game under 10. And it's up to 11 now. Wichita State just kind of let Michigan get into its groove. So if you're a team on the right-hand side, you shoot potentially 50% from 3 at least. And it's a 12-point lead right now. Doesn't look good here for Wichita State. So there's almost 11 minutes to go. They're down 12. Probably fortunate to be back in the Final Four. But this is the last season of Josh Smith and Brad Harris. They've been around forever. They've been deep in the tournament 3 times. Can't get to the final. Can't win it. Wow, you're wide open there. Just put it in. All right, 10-point game. 12-point game. Michigan is looking real good right now. And it's down to 10, so 9 minutes. There's a chance here. Need to get a stop here for Wichita State. Will Fork just killing them. It's 12. $14. It's looking real nice right now for Michigan. Cooper doing what he can to keep his team in it. Same with Wichita State. Oh, needed that 3 there. 7 minutes to go. The Michigan Wolverines. Maybe there's some secret code in there from the maker of the game. Michigan looking pretty good. But it has not been Rob Stevenson. It's been Grauer with 15 points, 11 assists. Oh, Williams as well. He just got on. He has 20. They're shooting the lights out. It looks like, to me, Michigan's going to be going to the final, but it's a 14-point lead. Who's Final Four? Neither of which any kind of classic last-second shots to win, or we're not going to see any classics maybe, unless Wichita State can go on a little run here. And that was a killer. Will Fork, the center, is taking threes. So when Michigan centers are hitting threes, then it's not going to be a good day for Wichita State. And yeah, I mean, sorry, I got distracted by work for a bit, but it's an 18-point lead. It looks like it's going to be Michigan. The Wolverines joining to play Colorado. So Dave Galindo versus Agalia. Looks like that's going to be the final. And right now, 18-point game. Maybe Wichita can get their facilities up. Maybe not, but it has not been a good recruiting cycle in the new game. Just kind of wanting this one to get down to the end. We're 52 minutes streaming at the moment. $16-point game, 2 minutes to go. Michigan looking like they're going to go to the finals. Cooper, who looks like he'll be back next year. I believe so, unless he transfers, but what are the odds? He's again trying to have himself a nice game. Wichita State just not good enough. If they would have got a recruit maybe next year, maybe could have even put them more over the top, but they really don't have much going for them next season. Grauer just adding to his great game. The Michigan stat line is pretty packed all over. Wilfork 15 and 12, Williams 22 and 5 and 2. Stevenson didn't even have a great game. Didn't even have a double-double as usual. But Michigan looks like they're pretty deep all over if all these players can play well. Albert Williams, what a game. 6 of 7 from 3. And that's a wrap. So Michigan and Colorado pump their opponents. And that's going to be a wrap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Albert Williams is player of the game. 6 of 7 from 3 off the bench. 29 minutes off the bench. 25 points. What a player. But I want to thank everyone for watching, and it's going to be Michigan, Colorado coming up next. So that'll be tomorrow, and we'll get that finals wrapped up, and good luck to both competitors. So thanks again. Bye.